I will be checking on the war data, the dispatch on Helldivers as we finally obliterated another mega factory. And as I predicted, the third two factories, or should I say it might be, I don't know, it might be 3 or 2. I think it's 2. And basically, one has cyborgs and the Jet Brigade, and one has the cyborgs and the Incineration Corps. Now we are SummerSlam Saturday. Here's the card. Saturday is hosted by Smackdown and O.G NXT. You know, Charlotte's the new queen of the ring. And sharing that shot. Let's get started. I would normally watch that match, but I'm going to get to the singles match. I uploaded Great American Bash already. It's in the uploads category. Wade Barrett retained.
The NXT North American title stole the show in its inaugural ladder match and has only become even more coveted in the years since its introduction.
Well, it's easy to see why, Michael. NXT has some of the fiercest competitors in the
early cover for the title.
Ultimate Warrior and Baron Corbin.
Not quite there yet.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out. Tagged with a punch.
This match, two Englishmen.
Oh, he answers back on Wade.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Right now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does. Look at this. Snap suplex.
Good defense there.
Northern Lights. Boom. It's hard to imagine there's really much of a strategy in a DQ match.
Yeah, but there actually is, Cole. A lot of the strategy is about escalation, knowing when to take offense to the next level, whether it's something high risk or with a weapon from under the ring. There's strategy there, whether you like it or not.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
He's grabbed a shovel, and this match just took a sadistic turn. And he avoids what was coming.
And the momentum's clearly against Regal now.
I don't think anything can stop. Hang on just a sec.
William Regal there meeting an obstacle to overcome.
And Barrett proving incoming. Right on point. Forget about it.
The pin for the championship. A kick out before 3. Wow.
This one's all but over.
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Not time to expect victory yet. Solid kick across the back.
Submission time.
Dragon sleep. Fighting out of the Dragon Sleeper successfully.
DDT plants them.
This one's heading to the outside.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
We should probably go. Wade sidesteps.
Countering that offense. Back into the ring here. Rocked with the point of the elbow.
going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
See what the context of the question. Yes, this looks absolutely horrible. She looks like a teamer. She looks like she has to cut her hair.
Eludes the attack.
I ain't gonna lie.
And he is coming to. About to stumble his way into danger. DDT planted. Misses big time. What a shot. And a big move. Oh, man. Fast thinking saved him there. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Lots of damage under the challenger now.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Regal did his homework.
To be crowned champion. The champ kicks out with authority.
All the punishment he's taken, and yet he's still in this match? Manages to slip out of the way.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
Into the backbreaker. Carefully measuring, waiting to strike.
Not looking good.
In this position. Outright presentation of power there. Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all. From the top. Targets the gut to end the offense. He almost got caught by that one. Uh-oh.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Regal with the arm wringer, tying his opponent all up. Regal cover. We might be moments away from crowning a new champ. Cover. Yes, we have a new champion.
How about another look at some of the highlights?
Here's your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, William Regal.
What a championship win for him.
Becoming champ.
First and foremost, I'm going to be taking the Liberation Peak map out of rotation. I will launch it as its own code, so if you still want to play that, it will be there. Other than that, I am adding, expanding, and fixing a ton of Morat Valley. Deliver some
Championship action underway here. Only one superstar can come out on top tonight. Only one superstar will be able to raise that title when all is said and done in this chaotic Falls Count Anywhere match. Things are about to get out of hand with Tatum Paxley, Molly Holly, and Victoria.
The element of chaos in this match cannot be understated. The champion needs to be prepared for unfamiliar terrain because that's likely where this is ending up. Get yourself out of harm's way. Russian leg sweep. Oh!
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar applied.
You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here.
Byron, what kind of mindset do you need going into a no DQ match?
You have to be prepared to do things you normally wouldn't even contemplate.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Oh, look at this. Armbar slipped underneath and able to counter. She's heading outside the ring now. It's a cover.
Let's pre-kill shit. Let's do it, dudes.
She kicks out with authority after 2.
She is still fighting.
Dude, I thought we still had like 3 or 4 left. Are you kidding me? Let's go, dude. Oh my god.
That can make an opening
so
for her.
happy we got this game, man. Let's go.
She kicks out at 1.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here.
Rolling neck snap.
Ooh, oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Got out of the way. Oh, look at this. Returning to the ring now. Right to the kidneys from behind. Paxley comes right back at her. Oh, a kick! Wow! First a knife-edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee. Straight to the knee.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
Dishing out a suplex. Some damage being dealt to the champ. Corey, look at this. Pump handle locked in.
Wicked driver.
Big boot.
Got the leg and elbow drop. The champion is just systematically destroying the challenger here. Going to work on the leg, chopping them down as best as they know how.
2 count. Just gets the shoulder up.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close.
Just punishing the leg. On the top.
And does not get it.
Laid out with a power slam. Just ejected from the ring. Armbar.
Punishing stretch.
Focusing on the shoulder like that can be felt all the way to your fingertips.
Uh-oh, she has trouble coming. Not going to be easy.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up. Ooh, face first.
Being placed in the corner here.
Spectacular handspring splash from Molly. Legs are trapped. An inverted surfboard submission.
Oh, my goodness.
She's full. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Counter right when it was needed. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Here we go. We might see a smash hit coming up.
These women refusing to back down, going toe-to-toe to prove who's better.
This is a testament to the lengths they will go to remain on top of the women's division.
Chop.
Just caught flush.
Victoria in total control. Hoisting her opponent up. Widow's pick.
The champ taking care of business here.
There's 2. She tried to fight it, but Tatum Paxley just couldn't prevent herself from being eliminated.
Powerbomb position.
Going down, punches and counters out.
These superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation.
An incredible sight to see.
Holly avoids that one. Driving face first. Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
Holly has to gather the energy to turn the tables. Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Into a chop block.
Victoria isn't taking this line down anymore.
It's time for Victoria to take advantage of a misstep and take command.
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Way too. A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better. What a show of disrespect, standing on their opponent, but
into a moonsault.
Ooh, man.
Oh, Molly caught by the counter. Victoria setting her opponent up into the spider's web. Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. Fights out at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
Up high. Good Lord. Taking flight. Completely throwing self-preservation out the window. I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that. She's produced a sledgehammer. She is aiming to cause serious bodily harm.
Champ is starting to suffer.
I mean, at this point, a triple threat, you could be a lot worse off. I take her head clean off her shoulders. Oh. Legs are trapped. An inverted surfboard submission. Oh, my goodness. She is in trouble here, or is she? Able to reverse the pressure and escape. Into the arm drag. Quick reversal. All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
I don't think she's going to serenade her with that.
Submission. Hold locked in by Molly. The rear naked choke. Wrapped around the neck. This is dangerous.
This is an especially uncomfortable.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come. Legs are trapped. An inverted surfboard submission. She is in trouble here, or is she? Able to reverse the pressure and escape. Bam!
And now thrown back into the ring. Victoria taking it to the top rope.
Launching. Boom!
And Victoria somehow holding steady late into this matchup.
And the fact that Victoria has this much left in the tank here is impressive.
There's got to be concern for Molly at this point.
Molly might be dangerously close to being put away.
Lifting them with a choke. Look at this power and then splash. She's going for the cover. She kicks out with force.
Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate. Just disrespecting their fallen opponent.
And an elbow drop for added measure.
Springboard
elbow.
Shutting that down with the back elbow. She turns.
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's pick.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Into the cover. No, not now.
This puts the pressure back on the champion.
Can the champion respond with their back against the wall?
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she's asking, what more can I do? Molly Holly is having problems here.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Victoria delivers.
Calculating the next move here. Oh, right to the throat. And listen to this place. Sliding back into the ring.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move.
From the top. Elbow drop.
Going right into the pin attempt.
2. There it is. The champ is fallen. Well, Falls Count Anywhere matches never disappoint, and this one was no exception. successful title challenge.
What's there to say but congrats to her? This is exactly what she wanted.
Hey, just come out and say it. Jeep stuff? Cheap stuff? You stole my Jeep stuff? What the hell is Jeep stuff? You know what Jeep stuff is. I don't. If I... Let's go.
Athletes with an insatiable drive to become the Intercontinental Champion facing off in this 12 count anywhere match. Title on the line with Elektra Lopez, Lash Legend, Blair Davenport, and Alexa Bliss.
What a risky situation to defend your championship in. You got to be the main target for each of your opponents in the ring and a prime candidate for first elimination.
That unraveled on Lash. Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
I'll just leave it at this. From the top. Double axe handle connects. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
No DQ means no rules and no mercy. But do some superstars cover? Shoulders are down. And she breaks free before a 1 count.
Staying in this one. You saw that coming.
Toss to ringside.
Ooh, insult to injury.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
I don't know what she has planned with that kendo stick. Back suplex.
Oh.
Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Oh, look at a torch of their opponent. Uh-oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Oh, my gosh.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. Ooh. She's going up now, going up high.
From the top.
Now Davenport.
No matter who you are, when you crashed on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
A shot like that to the ego can really shake you up mentally.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
Bliss's offensive wherewithal was on point.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Lopez is out of the way. This should be the time to go, guys.
One step ahead there.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did that early.
Some intimidation tactics from Lash Legend.
Really trying to do everything she can to get back in there. Legend had that well scouted. Uh-oh. Flashback. And she goes for the pin. Kick out at 1.
Just kicking out at 1 takes a lot in a match like this.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Caught in a bad spot. Taken down with a body slam.
stomach. Looks like Blair is locked in on her opponent.
Oh! There's no good way to land on the ring apron like that. The location has released quickly. The cover! She was close to the end there.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll. She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Holy, meet the barricade.
And just an uncalled for underhanded attack there.
She knew how to evade that.
Such an underhanded tactic there. That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport. Ooh, face first into the post. Planning something big here.
Taking flight.
You gotta be kidding me. Goes into the pin. Kick out before the 1 count.
She's not going quietly into the good night here, making things very interesting.
The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Yeah, a fatal 4-way is certainly going to take its toll on you.
This has become a monumental clash. There are no breaks on these competitors. She covers for the pin. Now looking to Davenport. And referee cuts off the count at 1.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Kick to the gut by Bliss, followed by DDT. Champ close to ending it here.
Cover. 2. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
Somehow, this title is still up for grabs.
Now might be a good time to regroup. Rethink your plan.
And with that, Alexa is now perplexed, now wondering, what will it...
Davenport. Oh, jarring knee delivered. A challenger clearly a path to the title.
A kick out by the challenger. Oh, look at this. How pretty is this?
Backpack face buster. We might see a new champion crown.
Somehow breaks the count immediately.
Incredible power to kick out at just 1.
Scooped up, and check out this power into a massive backbreaker.
Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
She's really taking a beating tonight. I don't think she's got much left.
Into a power slam.
Oh my God, a steel chair.
With authority.
Back into the ring she goes. Davenport way up high.
From the top through the air.
It connects.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Oh, man, what an uppercut.
Uh-oh, watch out. Double Russian leg sweep. That should do it right there. Eliminated. Alexander Lopez has just been eliminated.
Paramore insult to injury.
Goes right for the takedown. We've got to acknowledge these fans. A packed arena, and we're hearing every single voice.
It is loud and it is mad in here.
She keeps on talking, but is she actually going to deliver?
Punch across the cheek.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
She's got it. Got her shoulders down. Strong kick out at 2 from the champion. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea. From behind, chop block.
Nothing fancy about that.
And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Alexa Bliss toying with her opponent a little bit. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Lifted and completely helpless here. What now? What now? And she's able to stop the count early.
I'm having a hard time believing that one. Arm drag, nicely done.
Wow, what a pump kick. She's got the shoulders down. Davenport thrown away like yesterday's bread.
What are we going to see here?
Face buster.
She has her down for the count.
Makes the cover. And that's it. The champion is defeated. The Falls Count Anywhere matches never disappoint, but this one might go down in the annals of the WWE as one of the best ever.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental.
The Intercontinental Championship held by over a dozen WWE Hall of Famers, the likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
Well, that title symbolizes the workhorse of WWE. It certainly has a history of being the largest stepping stone any individual can climb. Known to put superstars on the map. All facts that these men know very well.
Collar and elbow.
Driving their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner.
Now this is a textbook example of how to bend the rules.
Using the forearm to their advantage.
Seems like the champion isn't worried about bending the rules a bit here. And into the turnbuckle he goes. Oh!
Grabs their opponent by the ankles. Oh, alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it.
He's really trying to rush this match.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. Uncle Howdy put a stop to that.
Everyone has an opinion about the best strategy in a 2 out of 3 falls match, but you can't overthink it. Strategy will only take you so far.
So you recommend a more simple and direct approach?
Yeah, just go pummel the opposition. Earn falls, win, doling out as much damage as possible. Looking to silence the challenger once and for all.
Sent outside. What's he looking for here?
Oh, no!
Such precision! Tornado DDT!
Manages to reverse it.
Oh, my goodness!
And he slides him back to the mat. Just like that, Sammy gets stopped.
Methodically targeting the arm.
The champ targeting that arm. If the challenger can't defend or strike, they're going to be in a hazardous situation.
Howdy may be thinking high risk. Look out! Elbow drop! Turns that in his favor.
Is he the Wii version? I don't know that.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
beyond.
Talk about devastation.
This rivalry has gotten so personal, so intense. Who knows what these competitors will do to each other next?
I'm guessing no one will be baking I'm sorry cookies.
Only if they plan to shove the cookies down their throat, Saxton. That's where we're at with this whole situation.
I don't think anybody could compete with this shit. You know we're countdown, coach. Again, we're going to pick up me, look, I just capped you out. Coach, check me.
That just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. And the cover.
If Biden finds something in the Epstein files to have against Donald Trump, why would he not release them?
And Zayn is losing his mind.
Maxwell's case was still working her way through courts. She was still appealing. There was still a lot going on there, which does restrict certain documents from being released because that's DOJ law. If they're part of an active criminal investigation or prosecution, they can't be released. But Kamala Harris was actually asked this question on Jimmy Kimmel recently. Kimmel said, why didn't you release the Epstein files? And Kamala Harris said, you had an independence between the presidency and the DOJ, which has disappeared under Donald Trump. So Joe Biden or Kamala Harris went to the DOJ and said, well, release all the Epstein files because we want to hurt Donald Trump. They respected that independence, which should exist, but no longer exists under Donald Trump.
If Biden finds something in the Epstein files to have against Donald Trump, why would he not release them? He had 4 years to do it.
Elaine Maxwell's case was still working the way through the courts. She was still appealing. There was still a lot going on there, which does restrict certain documents from being released because that's DOJ law. If they're part of an active criminal investigation or prosecution, they can't be released. But Kamala Harris was actually asked this question on Jimmy Kimmel recently. Kimmel said, why didn't you release the Epstein files? And Kamala Harris said, we had an independence between the presidency and the DOJ, which has disappeared under Donald Trump. So Joe Biden or Kamala Harris went to the DOJ and said, well, we released all the Epstein files because we want to hurt Donald Trump. They respected that independence, which should exist, but no longer exists under Donald Trump.
If Biden could find something in the Epstein files to have against Donald Trump, why would he not release them? He had 4 years to do it.
Elaine Maxwell's case was still working the way through the courts. She was still appealing. There was still a lot going on there, which does restrict certain documents from being released because that's DOJ law. If they're part of an active criminal investigation or prosecution, they can't be released. But Kamala Harris was actually asked this question on Jimmy Kimmel recently. Kimmel said, why didn't you release the Epstein files? And Kamala Harris said, we had an independence between the presidency and the DOJ, which has disappeared under Donald Trump. So Joe Biden or Kamala Harris went to the DOJ and said, well, release all the Epstein files because we want to hurt Donald Trump. They respected that independence, which should exist, but no longer exists under
Biden finds something in the Epstein files to have against Donald Trump, why would he not release them? He had 4 years to do it.
That's got to be it.
Elaine Maxwell's case was still working the way through the courts. She was still appealing. There was still a lot going on there, which does restrict certain documents from being released because that's DOJ law. If they're part of an active criminal investigation or prosecution, they can't be released. But Kamala Harris was actually asked this question on Jimmy Kimmel recently. Kimmel said, why didn't you release the Epstein files? And Kamala Harris said, we had an independence between the presidency and the DOJ, which has disappeared under Donald Trump. So Joe Biden or Kamala Harris went to the DOJ and said, well, release all the Epstein files because we want to hurt Donald Trump. They respected that independence, which should exist, but no longer exists under
the truth.
And I didn't find something in the Epstein files to have against Donald Trump. Why would he not release them? He had 4 years to do it.
Elaine Maxwell's case was still working the way.
Y'all,
there's still a lot going on there, which does restrict certain documents from being released because that's DOJ law. If they're an active criminal investigation or prosecution, they can't be released. Kamala Harris was actually asked this question on Jimmy Kimmel recently. They said, why didn't you release the Epstein files? And Kamala Harris said, we had an independence between the presidency and the DOJ, which has disappeared under Donald Trump. So Joe Biden or Kamala Harris went to the DOJ and said, well, release all the Epstein files because we want to hurt Donald Trump. They respected that independence, which should exist, but no longer exists under Donald Trump.
If Biden finds something in the Epstein files to have against Donald Trump, why would he not release them? He had 4 years to do it.
Elaine Maxwell's case was still working the way through the courts. She was still appealing. There was still a lot going on there, which does restrict certain documents from being released because that's DOJ law. If they're part of an active criminal investigation or prosecution, they can't be released. But Kamala Harris was actually asked this question on Jimmy Kimmel recently. Kimmel said, why didn't you release the Epstein files? And Kamala Harris said, we had an independence between the presidency and the DOJ, which has disappeared under Donald Trump. So Joe Biden or Kamala Harris went to the DOJ and said, well, release all the Epstein files because we want to hurt Donald Trump. They respected that independence, which should exist, but no longer exists under Donald Trump.
If Biden finds something in the Epstein files to have against Donald Trump, why would he not release them? He had 4 years to do it.
Ghislaine Maxwell's case was still working the way through the courts. She was still appealing. There was still a lot going on there, which does restrict certain documents from being released because that's DOJ law. If they're part of an active criminal investigation or prosecution, they can't be released. But Kamala Harris was actually asked this question on Jimmy Kimmel recently. Kimmel said, "Why didn't you release the Epstein files?" And Kamala Harris said, "We had an independence between the presidency and the DOJ, which disappeared under Donald Trump." So Joe Biden or Kamala Harris went to the DOJ and said, "Well, we released all the Epstein files because we want to hurt Donald Trump." They respected that independence, which should exist, but no longer exists under Donald Trump.
If Biden finds something in the Epstein files to have against Donald Trump, why would he not release them? He had 4 years to do it.
Ghislaine Maxwell's case was still working the way through the courts, and she was still appealing. There was still a lot going on there, which does restrict certain documents from being released because that's DOJ law. If they're part of an active criminal investigation or prosecution, they can't be released. But Kamala Harris was actually asked this question on Jimmy Kimmel recently. Kimmel said, "Why didn't you release the Epstein files?" And Kamala Harris said, "We had an independence between the presidency and the DOJ, which has disappeared under Donald Trump." So Joe Biden nor Kamala Harris went to the DOJ and said, "Well, we released all the Epstein files because we want to hurt Donald Trump." They respected that independence.
This just might be more than what the champ bargained for. And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
Ghislaine Maxwell's case was still working the way through.
Zane's dodges just in time.
Which does restrict certain documents from being released because investigation or prosecution that can't be released. But Kamala Harris was actually asked this question on Jimmy Kimmel recently. Kimmel said, "Why didn't you release the Epstein files?" And Kamala Harris said, "We had an independence between the presidency and the DOJ."
Good night. Did the champ just close this out?
3 things you need to know before firing.
And the champ stands tall once again.
It's going to be one of the most important. This is from Hickory Frost.
Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
First thing you want to remember is that these things are incredibly volatile. Please be very careful of transporting them and don't drop them on their own.
It's my room. Yeah, it's next to mine. And watch. My gringo is getting so big. Oh my god.
That's a cute baby, man. That's a cute baby.
Yeah, baby, that's so big.
It's still wearing it for trouble.
Babysitting. My gringo is so big. Oh my god.
That's a cute baby, man. That's a cute baby.
Yeah, baby, that's so big.
Still wearing it for trouble.
Babysitting. My gringo is getting so big.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, Uncle Howdy.
There he is, the champion, standing tall after this defense.
He's definitely fought to keep his championship, and that's something he should be really proud of.
And right now in the ring, we have the sleepy psycho, Wendy Chu. Chu has no remorse, no compassion, and a creepy feeling follows her wherever she goes.
This is certainly not the Wendy Chu we saw in her early days in NXT. Wendy Chu's made it clear that she wants the future to be dark for everyone.
Just seeing Wendy Chu walk is scary, Corey. She has to be possessed. She growls at her opponents. We're surrounded by an overpowering evil.
And in the other corner stands Michelle McCool. Michelle's not here for chit-chat or swapping stories. She's about to put on a clinic.
You can't take anything away from Michelle McCool's accomplishments, but she does enjoy hurting people a little too much, if you ask me.
Oh boy, making a statement with that shove.
And evades the attack.
Bang! Looking a little dazed here.
Locks up.
Transitions into a side headlock.
Able to pry
pushing in the headlock.
Oh, my goodness, what a knee strike. Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Oh, kick right to the spine.
She's choosing to leave the ring now.
Oh, my God.
Nice side headlock applied. Oh, good measure.
Tripling attack on the knee.
Getting dangerously close to our announce table.
Corey, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to try and get into Wendy Chu's headspace for a second here. What do you think Wendy's strategy is in this one? What tricks does she have up her pillowcase?
Yeah, I'm not even going to begin to try and rationalize Wendy's mindset here, Cole. I will say, though, I'm not exactly opposed to this more aggressive side of Wendy. So she should just keep doing whatever she's doing, preferably far away from her.
Oh, roll up here. No, holy kick out.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Look at this. Here we go. Got a dragon sleeper.
She's at the ropes, and that will break the submission hold. Isolating their opponent's arm and goodness gracious.
I love the champion's mindset here. Nothing fancy, just trying to deal out as much damage as possible.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she
From way up.
Oh, back landing. That's not what she had planned.
McCool turns that around. And McCool gets stonewalled.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Just pounding away.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. The champ is going for the cover.
Kick out at one for the challenger.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Big boot. Vicious.
That and reversed it. A right to the gut. Fire with a straight shot there. Answering back.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
The fight is on, and it's furious. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight. And just like that, the scales are in back. We'll be looking to end things here with the Cobra Clutch.
Smell like this.
Fading quickly. Gotta figure out a way out of this one, or it could be a...
Trying to break the grip. A series of elbows. Wow.
Oh, this ain't bad, man. They should have put some more spikes on him. They
Take
just all
down,
his ass.
and now
I'll fight
punches
for
right.
this, man.
Oh, man.
They done got high in here for me.
She covers it.
You know, just thinking about moving. Oh, look at the folks.
Cross the top rope, all the way to the floor.
What are we going to see from Michelle?
Oh, look out. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Faith breaker by Michelle McCool.
This might be it. The champ might keep it here.
She throws her back in.
Michelle is feeling it now. This fight is pumping her up.
Goes for the pin.
There it is. Michelle McCool wins and keeps the title around her waist.
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
he's condescending. He's not doing anything.
Okay, wait till she found out. He does. Like, so the punch. Look, buddy, you're gonna need it today.
You don't just go by the book with every situation in your life.
And you said eating another.
Here is your winner, the NXT Women's Champion, Michelle McCool.
She successfully defends her crown.
She just made a statement with this defense. She will fight tooth and nail to keep her title around her waist.
Never been.
Just wait, baby. Just do it, because
Just wait. You found that point.
I want you to stop talking. He's condescending. He's not absorbing feelings.
Okay, wait till she found out. He's boss.
You know what? I've seen people walk out of my photo shop classes because they're just like, I'm just doing this.
Championship action on tap tonight here in this Battle of Staying Power elimination match. And we're ready for battle with Ultimate Warrior, Baron Corbin, and the Great Khali.
It's always an ever-changing setting in these kind of matches. As a champion, you want to keep the action in a place where you can be a factor. Never allow the competition to be further than striking distance. You wouldn't want the title to change hands on a fall because you were too far away.
Axe handle.
Running Bulldog. The best thing about a no disqualification match is how it can bring out a superstar's creativity. Sometimes there's a violent artist inside these competitors just begging to come out in a match like this.
I don't know, Corey. Wouldn't watercolors be just as effective?
No, not unless you're throwing the watercolors into an opponent's face and impairing their vision, Saxton. Oh, tracked across the skull with that barbed wire bat.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Ah, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Clothesline.
What impact. Oh, man.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Oh. Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm. Warrior connecting with a solid shot. And there's Corbin. He's sent flying. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
A stop sign? Was there some road work going on that I didn't know about?
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring. The cover, shoulders down. Kick out before the ref's count.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet.
Sliding into the ring now.
Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas. And an elbow drop, too. Oh, hurling that spiky barbed wire and connecting.
Khali bomb.
Khali has him dead to rights.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
It's locked in so tight. Running out of options.
Trying to get out of the submission. And does.
Corbin is looking to humiliate his opponent. Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face.
Boom!
His adrenaline is pumping right now.
Wow, what a clothesline!
Check.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Ooh, close.
Shoulders down. Champ with a immediate kick out there.
How does anyone have this much in them at this point? He's been outsmarted here.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. And now gets tossed into the ring. Big clothesline. Torture rack. Back into the ring now. Cover. 2 breaks the close count.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
And a well-timed cover. He could be looking for a submission here. Oh, Baron Corbin. Night-night, Baron.
Time is ticking on the lone wolf.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Fighting their way out the back door for the power slam. And what a reversal. Are you kidding me? Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Oh, man. We're seeing an unbelievable performance in front of us.
And how these competitors are still surviving is beyond explanation.
Corbin finds an opening.
Choke slam right into the knee.
These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Can't prepare your face for that. Uncorked a big punch.
All the way up and all the way down.
Sidewalk slam. Almost drove him through the ring.
The challenger's hopes are fading.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects. Oh. He just flipped the script there.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? And that was a well-executed attack. Simple but effective leg drop. Ooh, and Warrior moves.
Caught with a clothesline.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Setting up for something here.
Don't do this. Don't do it.
This is it. Kicks out. He still has life.
How in the world did he kick out?
Deep 6 from the lone wolf.
Cover. 2. No, the champ holds on.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it. No way. Astounding power.
End of days.
Can the champ recover from that?
Kicks out. Just kicked out.
After all that, Warrior still managed to kick out. I don't think anything can stop him, guys.
Corbin did a great job to pull that maneuver off, but somehow it just wasn't enough, and now Corbin has a lot to think about.
The steel champ, never as innocent as it looks.
Incredible.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
2. We almost had a new champion.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
And Corbin must be feeling robbed. I'm sure in his mind he got the 3 count. Oh, and the Warrior reverses.
Baron taking a step back and measuring his opponent.
Ah, and he stays ahead of Warrior.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Shoulder tackle. Ali in harm's way.
Big splash. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
And with that, the Great Khali is out of here.
Been eliminated
Here tonight.
The WWE Universe willing these superstars on.
Pumping the adrenaline they so desperately need right now. Scoop slam sets things up. Turned it into an arm drag. Superhuman power on display.
And a drop. Warrior for the win.
Got it. New champion.
The Falls Count Anywhere matches never disappoint, but this one might go down in the annals of the WWE as one of the best ever.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT champion, the Ultimate Warrior! The following contest is an elimination match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Priest is here, ready to deliver some punishment.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
The size of Damian Priest, his intensity, he is easily one of the most imposing superstars in WWE.
Well, the moment the Archer of Infamy sets his sights on you, you know you're in trouble. When Priest goes after someone, he does not miss.
With Priest in the ring, there's a...
The American Nightmare is here, and the WWE Universe is euphoric.
But Cody has his emotions in check, and he knows exactly what he needs to do.
And introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Double champ in the building. Skill so nice, they call him champ twice.
And introducing the champion, representing the Coalition from Staten Island, New York, weighing in at 245 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion and the undisputed WWE Champion, the Dominator, King Paul.
I can't imagine the amount of pressure he's feeling carrying around 2 championships.
Yeah, the pressure is up.
Guys, this one has that big fight feel tonight, with the World Heavyweight Championship being contested for.
Yeah, Michael, and that's exactly what this title stands for. Challenging for it is one of the most demanding situations a superstar can find themselves in, and defending it is even a greater challenge.
Yeah, Byron, but I think these men are more than up for the challenge. Corey, what's the strategy in a Falls Count Anywhere match?
You got to be aware of your surroundings, Cole. Ring awareness is one thing, but here, things could end at any time, anywhere. There are no rope breaks in the crowd or at the concession stand. Remember that.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Elevates the shoulder.
Looking for a speedy pinfall there.
Oh, man. No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. And he turned it around.
Call him disrespectful. I'll call him bold. In your face and unafraid.
Coming back from the outside now. And he has an answer for Priest.
Ooh, slam with authority.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, moonsault!
Man, did you see the height on that?
And Priest's size and agility is negated as he faltered there.
Look at all these stunts.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Oh, that was not just painful on the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way up to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy. Things are heading ringside now. Oh, shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
Backbreaker. Oh! Oh, man.
Oh, man.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here. Back in the ring. Into the roundhouse kick.
Oh, hit by a flying stop sign. That had to hurt. He avoids the contact. Ooh. No!
Slide up to the floor. What a splash.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Oh, man, look at this. It's like he's got 8 arms and feet. Striking combination.
Lethal.
Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go.
Damian looking to embarrass his opponent.
What a combination. He gets into the ring. Boom! Priest is having problems here.
Yeah, Priest needs to shift wherever his focus is over to the task at hand.
Big punch. Ouch. The champ has absorbed some damage.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Wards that off. What a response.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Proof these superstars have done their homework. Trading counters and reversals back and forth. These two showing.
Rhodes looking to end this. It's Crossroads. Are we headed toward the title change?
Cover! There's 2. What in the world?
I don't know what type of dark forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here. These men have been giving each other such a beating.
And you can see.
We're about to take a trip.
Seven-headed chokeslam. The challenger clearing a path to the title.
That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just...
Shoulders down.
And Damian Priest is down bad for this match. Eliminated.
Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible.
Moonsault.
Right on the arm. The champ slowing down some now.
This deep into a triple threat, you're lucky if you're still standing.
Misses the target.
Brutal club.
Ooh.
Ow. Jeez. Ooh. A flurry of brutality. Pick your jaw up off the floor.
630 senton.
Beautiful. Right into the cover. 2.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
How is the challenger still in this match?
That was nasty. Transitions into the pin. Is this it? The challenger's able to kick out.
Thought he had it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Rhodes turns it around.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Oh, across the top rope. He wants this fight on the outside.
Bulldog!
Counters to gain the advantage. He has an answer for Rhodes. Look at the power here. Up on the shoulders and then...
My Lord! The champ might have just ended things right there.
Into the cover.
Whoa! What? What just... I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time. He gets back into the ring.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
After leg drop. Big impact.
Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. Oh, somehow managed to keep this match going.
How in the world did he do that?
What a barrage of stops.
And now Rhodes can't stop this momentum.
Yeah, Cody's having trouble fighting back.
Steering clear there.
Launched right out of the ring. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
From the top.
All the way to the outside.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
Listen to this place. It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass.
He's setting him up. Oh, no. This is going to be bad.
Repeat set. TKO. A horrifying display of ruthlessness. Smashing clean through the table.
Sometimes this is what it takes. It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind.
Gets lifted into position.
TKO through the announce desk. An unbelievable scene here. The table crushed. Insane amounts of damage dealt. Good golly.
Who knows if this match can even continue after that.
From the top rope.
What?
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Looking to go up high.
From the top.
Oh, crash and burn.
Taking flight.
Hawk kick.
Will the champ make that pay off?
Here's the pin.
That's it. The champ stays the champ.
Triple Threats always deliver 3 times the action, and that one was no exception. Take a look.
here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, the Dominator.
Gentlemen, pay respects to your double champion.
I already am.
Well, double your respects then.
There's obviously a lot of pride for her that comes with holding both these championships.
You know what they say, though, Cole. Pride comes before the fall. The WWE Universe is still buzzing about the double champ. I can't say I...
The Queen has arrived.
And boy, does she know how to make an entrance.
Well, I just checked the weather here, and the forecast calls for greatness.
Charlotte Flair's.
This is what these competitors have worked so hard for.
The Women's World Championship being defended here tonight.
There's already a lot of prestige around the title. It still carries a history of its previous iteration, and that's quite the history of title holders.
Yeah, Byron, it's a title that represents the pinnacle of women in our sport.
Oh, and a stomp to the gut.
Fast movement gets her out of the way. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Trading counters here.
And she denies Charlotte. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room. Oh, boy. Kendo stick in hand. Nefarious look in her eyes.
Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard. Bang!
Flair moved at the right time.
Picture perfect backbreaker. Lands a timely reversal. Bringing this back into the ring.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here. Watch out!
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
And now that terrible error makes this a critical moment in the match. Guys, they're coming dangerously close here.
Danger is constantly lurking in a no disqualifications match. Interference has to be a concern for these superstars.
While it certainly can be a factor, I don't think it should be a concern. The only thing you should be concerned about is getting the win. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
And Charlotte's ego brought back down to earth there. Climbing to the top rope here.
Taking flight. Whoa, look out.
They got all of... Oh, for the title.
Gets the shoulder up.
Just barely, but it counts.
Face buster. This might be it.
A kick at it, too.
She just will not go away. Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
They've been pushing each other for weeks now, and I can't believe it's reached this point.
Yeah, Cole, when a few gets this, here we go.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
What a spectacular misfire.
And that is why we say don't try this at home, viewers, because of terrible miscalculations like that.
Right to the knee. Oh, my goodness, dribbling the opponent's hand like a basketball.
Got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow to the face. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Oh, man, looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
What a way to get out of that one. Counter after... Oh, this is so unique. Look at this.
There it is.
Win.
The champ narrowly kicks out.
So close. Flair delivering the chop.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away.
But just how much more is needed? The end could still be right around the corner.
Does Charlotte now have to resort to an alternative? Do something else to end things?
Uh-oh. Dragon Sleeper applied. This could be it. Not a position you want to be in.
Showing the world just how much fight she's got left. Perched on the shoulders.
Pow! Did the champ just finish the job?
The cover.
Kick out. The hook lives on.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away.
And who knows if there'll be another shot, yet you can't give up now.
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors.
These women have gone to all-out war in this match.
Charlotte held close. The champ is in control.
Shoulders down.
The champion retains.
That match deserves another look, folks.
Okay, that's the end of night one. I'm going to go ahead and get about an hour and a half of some third level 3 mega factories for SummerSlam before I call it a night. Tomorrow when I get home, I will do night 2, which will main event me and Brett, Money in the Bank cash in. And it'll be for both championships, and it'll be a submission match. Duchess will defend against Bull Nakama. So she has double night as well. It'll be Mutiny and Raw, basically. This is OG and Smackdown. So it's like Duchess technically got a sort of a bittersweetness to her win, that she beat the reigning queen, a person who is now wearing the title, the crown she once lost. And Charlotte actually tried to duck that kick.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's World Champion, the relentless Helen Nichols.
She still holds the gold.
What a reassuring victory for her tonight. The champ proving why she's at the top once again.
See you soon.